Kinetika Bloco is trying to create opportunities for young people that are sustainable, that they can keep coming back to flourish, to grow in loads of different skills and qualities that we can give.
We're providing a community that is fundamentally based in creating something good in everything, good in spirit, good in the music that we're playing. Also to provide a place where people can come and enjoy themselves. That's part of the massive part of it, joy and having fun. But also a place which is educational as well, where they can learn something that's real and they're going to be taught by people who are passionate about what they do.
Being a part of the Bloco is done through the family aspects. They include you and they make you feel so welcome, no matter what background you're from or what instrument you may play.
Not only am I valued as a member of the brass section, but my opinions and the way I behave and my responsibilities for Bloco are valued as well.
This will be my 4th year this summer, and from my first year I've made so many friends, and they've been people that not only at the summer school I've been able to interact with, but throughout the year.
I've been able to explore so many different sides of myself within the Bloco because I've grown through it. I've seen all the changes and I can actually monitor them and say, oh my gosh, I remember when I just started. I remember when you did this. And also because of that, I do it because I can see these things happening with the young people and I can see so much more.
It's a community, it's a family, making sure everybody is supported and making sure that, because you're all in it together.
A lot of people only see what's on in the newspapers, or they see school kids who are noisy in the bus, or they see only their child and what their child does. With the Bloco, they get to come together and share their talent with everybody. With the Bloco, it's about high quality. And so everybody else who kind of gets to watch gets to see them in such an amazing light. Especially where in their normal life it's so competitive. They have to be the best at school, they have to get the best grades, they have to do this. And it's all individual and it's a lot of pressure for one young person. With the Bloco, they get to come together and kind of like show everybody that we're brilliant.
It's interesting because what people see is the massive, everybody like, wow, everybody playing together. But if you come and if you see what we do in the rehearsal, it breaks down into the smallest, like somebody sitting next to somebody else and showing them how to do something.
The Bloco is built on personal relationships, definitely personal relationships. We really do get to know our young people. If you don't have those relationships with those young people, that spark of kind of like excellence, especially if you want these young people to be at their best, if that's what your aim is, you want to kind of get to know them and allow them to trust you and to feel safe, and that the environment is safe for them to kind of be themselves and let out their inner performance.
What we're doing is we're providing a place for the young person to express themselves and not be scared about being shut down. We always make sure the rehearsals are funny, everybody's cracking jokes all the time, but we make sure that we're progressing. And like one of the magical things about the whole process is seeing all the different sections, excitement when the things start to come together and like the pieces start to rock and everybody's really starting to get it.
When I started, it was Matt, Fox and Ali, and they saw something in me, and Tamsin took me on. And I've grown to this point. And now if I can do that for somebody else and kind of help them along their way, I feel like I've really achieved something.
Over the past 2 years I've grown with Bloco. I started Bloco at the age of 14 and I wasn't too sure in myself, and I guess Bloco's helped my confidence grow so much so that I applied to be a young trustee for Kinetika, which is a big thing for me because I'm usually quite a shy person.
If our ethos is that we're going to give them the opportunity and say, get here are the skills that you can use, we have to be able to give them the opportunity to then use them so they can come in and teach and help to lead and ask questions, and we're always open to taking those questions from these young people so that they have a bouncing board for their ideas. So not only can they do that with the Bloco and within the Bloco, they're able to do this by taking it out into their everyday lives.
Coming to a Kinetika dressing room, you see people smiling and enjoying themselves, cracking jokes with their friends, and also out in the audience, people kind of are like, whoa, what's this? This is cool. People smiling, dancing and stuff, that's where you see it.
The Bloco matters to me because it's one of those really unique experiences, and I feel that everyone should be able to feel a part of something big, and there's just so many sections, the tricking, the dancing, the pans, the music. It's just a really great and unique experience that everyone should feel a part of.
3 things that we've stuck by that make the ethos so strong with the Bloco are knowing what it is and keeping it really clear, communicating that with all the team so that they can then in turn behave accordingly to that ethos actually and kind of embody it. When your team who are at the forefront and they're spreading that, they need to believe in it and be passionate about it actually and kind of give that to the young people so that everybody is clear what it is and why they. Second one is that you have clear values actually and you know what they are. You should know your values. The third one is making decisions that align itself to your values. You need to make sure that it does stand by what you said you're going to do in your ethos.
As a musician, I want to see musicians. I want to see people doing creative things. But whatever the people do or decide to go on to, I just hope that they can take the experience of this and let it inform them how to, be happy and confident and do whatever they're doing and be themselves.